Hi there, welcome to number one Geek. It is I, Saz, and we're back with some more Rimworld Aliens. Now, as you can see, we are starting to get a good load of aliens here. Oh. She's dead? What's happened? McDonald has been born. That's what's happened. So, let's have a look. Needs. Alright, so we've got overdeveloped tail and curved horns. So we've actually got an alien that has horns. So metabolic slowdown, need, recreation deprived. Right, so we need to start causing some trouble, I think. But yes, McDonald has now been born. And we're just going to make the jelly. How much jelly do we have? Doesn't really tell us. It'd be nice for me to know, actually. How much jelly do we actually have? Where's the jelly held? Oh, hello. Ostrich revenge. Oh, McDonald was hungry. That'll be why. Okay, fine. Jam, why don't you... Oh, someone's already calling it. Hodges on the case. We'll get some jelly from that one as well. I would like to know my actual jelly amount here. I think this is where I store the jelly. So... we may have to start having some fun, maybe. Can we kidnap an elephant? So our main aim is going to try... Oh, we got him. Wow. Now, we do have a face hugger here, don't we? Somewhere. They're called lava here. Is that you there? Yeah. So let's implant you onto the elephant. There we go. We've now got an implanted elephant. We have a bit of a fire going on over here, but there's not a lot we can do about that. Because our aliens don't like fire. What is going on with McDonald? Malnourished. Okay. Consume it then. If you're malnourished. Okay. 100% sure what... Oh, it's probably because we don't have any jelly. I need to start making jelly, don't I? Somehow. What other ones can I do? Because we've not really got that many creatures. Oh, what's this? It's jade. Oh, nice. So yeah, we kind of want to jellify a lot of stuff around here. So why not hunt? And then we can maybe grab some more jelly from that. Of course, once the elephant gives birth. We'll haul it, and someone will jellify it. So McDonald's going to its hibernation phase. I need to... let's make some jelly. Ooh, cargo pods. What do we get from there? Ooh. Well. Now, hopefully, if I do have royal jelly in the stockpile zone here, I will check. What resources is it? Items. I'll find it, but more food, animal products, insect jelly. Yes, it does. So that insect jelly should end up being turned into our jelly that we need. They seem to be making resonance cooling pipelines. Is that because it's too hot in here? Is that for the heat wave, perhaps? That's a little bit of a puzzle. Also, I think that egg's been moved, hasn't it? So let's put it back. Oh, yes, and also, let's do our usual thing of getting rid of the floor. And then we can pop in another sleeping spot when that's done. But they're sleeping, so... oh, are you going to do it, Christina? No. So once they've all stopped sleeping, we can get that changed and put the new bed in. Okay. I'm sending aliens out to eat fish because we can hopefully turn those into jelly too. It's the that's the hope. So well, I've got nothing to do. They may as well just see if they can catch a few bits and pieces to turn into jelly. I think what we can do is just put them into the into this area where it should automatically turn them into jelly. But whilst it seems very silly, obviously we're playing to the game's needs rather than you know, take some of the seriousness out of it. Even though I have just eaten some fish, we're going to put it back. I think generally just anything that's edible should go into this area here, and that then should hopefully create small resin jelly. There we go. They're making them themselves, actually, to be fair. Now we've noticed that we've got 35 out of 35 in there. We've got 150 out of 150 there, 150 out of 150 there. So, oh no, that's its power, isn't it? But it's not actually got anything in it. So I'm trying to work out where jelly stored in network. So I need to work out how this network's going to work. So rigid tube. Here we go. Obviously, this needs to be the network. Okay. Right, Arlene has become an adult. So, let's get them to doing their thing. Choose 4 skills to increase their passion for. 4 skills, okay. Medical, construction, intellectual, and crafting. Choose a trait. Iron-willed. Okay. The next one, we need 4 skills, so we can do construction, social, intellectual, and we'll go animals, why not? Call her fast learner. Okay, final trait. Cooking, yes. Melee, yes. Crafting, yes. And we'll go animals again, right, so. Micro-nudist. Okay, so that is now Arlene, ready and willing to join the group. I think all of these have horns on them. I can't really see totally, but yeah. Something different there. I can trade. Yeah, there is a certain amount of disbelief to be had here. Obviously, you wouldn't see aliens going fishing, and you wouldn't see aliens trading with people. Everybody came to trade would end up being put into the egg cycle. But yeah, that's. I'm afraid we're going to have to deal with the limitations of the game and take it at face value. Okay, a couple of things. First of all, Jam Dog has just hunted this creature, and we want to make some resinous jelly. And now McDonald has come out, so let's have a look. Let's go for crafting. Make him a fast walker. Okay, so that's a growth tier 5. Construction, yes. Psychopath. because we really don't need empathetic. Intellectual. Make him ugly. Why not? He does have big horns there, as you can see. Quite cool, actually. Big horn bugger. Right. So that's general things going. I'm still trying to work out how I work with the resin production, even though that looks like something to be put there. I'm kind of wondering. Oh, I think that elephant has just given. Yeah. I'm wondering now if I ought to literally just delete that, and maybe they'll start storing the jelly in these receptacles here. There we go. There's 13 being put there. 17. Okay. Are these what's actually making the jelly go? Because that has actually changed their outlook now. They're not just picking it up and eating it now. So that's a good thing. Oh, the other thing I can do as well. Hive is pop some more resin floor in here. Okay. Is there anything else that we might need? Tubes there, ducts, control, jelly. Right, so the turgid structure needs to be on heavy stuff, and I think okay. So what we can do then is we can reinforce the resin floor here. Is that already reinforced? It is. And then we can put a turgid structure, great name, onto that, and hopefully, there we go, they've done that. Oh, not quite done everything. Are they still fishing? Yes, they are. Just one more. There we go. So now we can then put the turgid structure here. Good stuff. Okay, so what I've done is this is the area that the geyser affects, and that is now the stockpile zone that we are using. I wonder if I can actually expand the zone into here. I can't. That's just generally the area that we can't pop anything in. That's absolutely fine. But I've also taken away some of the silver and stuff and the bits that don't really fit into this, because all we want is organics, effectively. So hopefully those fish will get moved over slightly. Actually, if I change the priority to importance, there we go. Now hopefully what we'll do is we'll watch these fish slowly turn into jelly. I believe that's what we should be expecting to happen. But obviously now that I've decided to sit there and watch, I'll pay to can make resinous jelly out of that. Okay, I may be a liar. I have seen things turn from into this thing, but not right now. So I may end up just having to have the fish just be turned into resinous jelly by the aliens themselves. But things like food stuffs, like meals, ready meals and stuff like that, they've turned, I know that. But we'll just have to see now. Okay, we have a siege going on. I'm going to pound this with mortars, so jump to location. Right. We're just going to take them out. Now, the ones we want to go for. Are you now? You're fleeing, are you? Don't think you are. Can you get boss in time? That's the question. No. Okay. So, here's a lot to unpack. We've got a lot of bodies to be able to jellify here. Okay, so the next thing we'll do is we'll also undraft everybody. What are you? Medicinal jelly. Let's take that. I'm not too sure if the go juice will go, but we have anything else like smoke leaf might go. Ooh, and you need to. Well, someone's been jellified already. Yeah, let's produce jelly. The pilot has just gone out on a limb and is basically jellifying everybody. Okay. Okay, hopefully the sound's getting a bit better. It seems that Dreamlabs have decided to add their own thing with the actual sound from the game in, and I think it's actually having issues. Right, we'll go to Night Owl with that one, that's fine. Next one. Actually, no, let's make mining. Quick sleeper. And finally, construction. Jogger. Make them fast. Alright, so that's Seller now, a part of the group. That's another person we're going to have to feed. But what they can do, well, they're hauling, resting, producing jelly, tending to bunny. Yeah, we've had a bit of a thing, so I think sometimes that the jelly that we've created has ended up turning into the jelly that we've needed to keep ourselves alive. I don't think we've got anything in that network right now, so we'll need to keep an eye on. Oh, wait a second. We've got 600 jelly in there, 75 jelly in there. None in there, none in there, none in there. Okay, so we've been basically putting it in here. Right. Interesting. Now I know if we begin the maturation here, we need, I think it's 150 jelly per cultist that's going to watch the thing, and you need a minimum amount of things. So we need something, I think it's something like 700 jelly after, on top of what you need to do that. So I will see if we are able to start, you know, now we've filled this up, so if we start filling these up, then that's when we can start really thinking about turning someone into a queen. Okay, well, I've realised I may have neglected a few of the creatures' specific abilities. So what I'm doing at the moment is just sticking everyone to one on the thing that they're good at, as if it really matters. Because if it does matter, then those persons will start showing me that they're the ones doing it. I've noticed that Pie Eater was the only one who seemed to be turning things into jelly, and I wonder if that's the cooking skill. So that's what's kind of put me on that idea path. So hopefully, now that Zai is available, no, only Pie Eater can do that, apparently. Can only consume the blue fish. I wonder why we can't turn them into jelly, like we have done in the past. Interesting. So we've got everything sorted out up here. See if the no, still not got jelly stored. Got loads there. Loads there. So we appear to be having 40 and 36 there. So why aren't they being filled? This is a bit weird. Why are they not part of the... Let me just check that. It is going through. So I'm not sure why they're not loading those up, so to speak. Let me have a quick look. Not consume it. Can we tell someone to do something with these? No. Okay, well, it's still a bit of a mystery. I'm going to have to wait and see if I can work out what's going on. Ah, I've got it now. So, resonance bolt, that allows me to input stuff into it, and the dripping cavity outputs it. So what we'll do is we will maybe deconstruct that and perhaps put some resonance bowls along the line of the system so that we can input things into the system rather than output it. Which is a bit weird, that. But maybe after a certain amount it's going to stay in the system. Maybe because I've got the two. I'm not too sure how big a pile it is for the resin jelly. But if I can get rid of that, that would mean that things get put into the system, and hopefully the maximum amount would stop that, and then it would start growing the system. Ooh. We've got Colonial Marines here. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Maybe just take him out. There we go. More food for the fill. I mean, they were going to hate us anyway, because, you know, they're our natural enemy. But hopefully that food there will also get converted into jelly as well. Let's just see how... I actually don't know why this guy has been left there. Is that everybody? No, Cellar. These guys here are. Let's see how they react to these guys. Oh, they're personally turning these into jelly by the looks of it. That's fun. What's that? Oh, that's a pump shotgun. Might as well just leave these guys here. There's no point continuing to grab them. So how are we doing there? Okay, so we push that through there. That's fine. We know that they're going to be hostile to us. Ooh, that has caused an issue. Let me put a resin mass there, just to close that off. Right, so I think 75 might be the maximum that you're allowed, which is good. So that means that hopefully, sooner or later, the network is going to start. In fact, apparently there's one now in the jelly stored in the network. Not sure where, but it does say there is one stored. I'll just have to take it for its word. Okay, so we're hunting down for jelly. Nope. Is that on the plate? Okay. I seem to have lost complete control of, hopefully these are turning jelly, they're producing jelly, yes. So, as you can tell, this is turning into a little bit of a deathscape. Not many people, hanging around for fun. Paetu, what are you going to do? You're going to turn this guy into jelly? He certainly is. Seems to be the one guy who can turn people into jelly. So, fish-wise, oh look, you may not have noticed beforehand, but the fish. Right, so let's storage. Let's get rid of the resin. Done with all that. Got jelly, don't we? Right, so let's get rid of that. And so what will happen is that hopefully they will now move this stuff from here, because we're getting 75 each time. We want to put them into the system, don't we, rather than having them laid there. So if we're able to, here we go. That's them gone into the system now. There we go, look at that. We're now starting to fill up the network. That makes me happy. Okay, so as you can see, there's going to be going suddenly a mass exodus of stuff here. The reason that we're doing that is just to get more space for the bits and pieces that we do want. All those things out. I may also want to put a dead bodies section somewhere around here. But we aren't 100% up on that. Now, why are those not done? Let me see if I can hive-wise. Okay. Okay, so they do exist there. Just no one's fine. Peace talks? Nope. Unless they got a facehugger on their face, we're not talking peace with those guys whatsoever. So we've got idle. Right, let's hunt. I mean, you say that, But we are literally walking living weapons, so yeah. Did I see a cougar around here? Probably not. Okay. Let's send those boys out hunting. Take him down, Leela. Yeah, big. There you go. Okay. Have I accidentally switched all my fishing down to something that's not really worth it? Yes, I have. I am a fool. There we go. That should get us some fish anyway. Which eventually did turn into resin. Just took a little bit longer than I'd anticipated. There it is. Let's hunt you as well. That's McDonald with his big horns, I think. Right, I think next time I should actually stop asking McDonald to do stuff because he's not a very well boy. How are we doing jelly-wise now? Everyone's at 83 in all networks, apart from the big ones at 675. So the big question is, who? I think we should try making, not jam doggy, we'll do cellar. Can we do it? Need 75 jelly for each participant, 675 total. So let's keep Zai out. Okay. Right, so we've only got a 40% expected quality at the moment, so okay. We'll cancel that at the moment. Obviously the 600 to do it. And we don't have enough. We need 675. And this does 500. So once we've got that full, once we've got all these full, we can go for it. I think that's our final knowledge on that. Okay, so quickly from me, thank you very much for watching. If you could press the like and subscribe button and pop something in the comment section, I'd be very grateful. If you want to become a part of the membership program, press the join button down the bottom. If you don't want to be part of a subscription but do want to help out with my costs, please feel free to do the super thanks. Anyway, that's it from me. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.